What's up, fight fans? Jim Gries, call me Gries, back here at UFC 246 with Cage Side Seat, the best MMA talk with the biggest names in the sport from the best seat in the house, as I stand here with Holly Holm, legendary female MMA competitor, champion in boxing and kickboxing and in mixed martial arts, one of the real pioneers of women's MMA. And I know that that's not something you're ready for. No one wants to talk about their legacy while they're still going, right? Because it's still being built, Holly. But as I look at the young fighters coming up and I see what they're trying to accomplish and I see the overall talent level just getting so much better on the female side, I know you can't help but be proud about being one of the first to kind of raise that bar.
One thing I love about it is, yes, I believe that when people talk about legacy and they say, oh, we know you're still fighting, you probably don't want to hear that, but I'm proud to be part of something that was built and know that I'm still capable and I'm still ranked here, even with all that talent that's coming in. And that's why I keep driven to go forward. I want to keep doing the best I can. I want to keep moving forward, and I know I'm capable of beating all these girls in the weight class, and that's what I need to do. You know, anything can happen in there, but I know that my capabilities and my strengths are there.
Well, taking on Racquel Pennington in a rematch, split decision win a few years back. We'll talk about that in a minute, but the moment in time that everybody talks about is the Ronda fight. But more than just that, that's the one that really made you famous. But more than just that, the names who you fought, the biggest names in the history of this sport, the Cyborg fight was epic. I mean, just thinking about those names you've been in the cage with. And one thing that I've heard you talk about is being a boxer and a kickboxer, having to adjust to being a mixed martial artist, to put yourself on that level in so many disciplines of combat sports and to face those names is incredible.
You know, one of the things that I always wanted to be sure of, no matter what I was doing, is that I wasn't what we call a paper champion. I didn't want to just fight fights that I felt like I could win and just kind of stay comfortable in my comfort zone. I wanted to fight the best. That way when I got to the end of my career, I know I really believed in myself and I put it all out there. And that was, you know, when you take the toughest fights, that's what makes a win that exhilarating. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. You know, I want to take the toughest fights, and I truly believe that I can beat them, and that's why I get in there and I want to do it. And I've come short on some, but I'm still moving forward, and I don't want to just fight someone that's supposed to be this easy fight that maybe they're not ready for it, and I take advantage of it before they are. You know, I want to get in there and I want to fight the best of the best.
Like a champion every day, and also outside of the cage. It's fun watching your social media, you and Michelle dancing around, having fun out there in New Mexico, your teammates. I had the chance to call the national championship when Jackson Wink won it for the Elite Amateur Fight League, and seeing what you do and all the fighters, the way they talk about you, always taking that extra time to hang out with them, give them advice, train with them. How much does that part mean to you as a competitor, but as someone who loves the sport?
You know, my teammates are always there for me, so I don't feel like I'm like doing them a favor by giving them my time. I feel like we're sharing each other's time. And that's what I love about our gym at Jackson Wink. You know, everybody's so supportive of each other, and you know, we all are chasing big dreams, and so there's just a connection everybody has when you're kind of in that same boat. People outside of the gym don't really understand. You know, people outside of the sport as a whole just don't really understand what one walk into there to fight is like. So I love to connect with my teammates, and I just feel like we're there for each other.
And of course in the community as well, hometown girl in New Mexico. Last one for Holly Holm, the preacher's daughter, UFC 246 against Racquel Pennington in the co-main. This is a rematch for you of a close win from a few years back before you were this Holly Holm. But she's tough cookie, man. I mean, she went the distance with Amanda, almost. Very tough fight with her. And I just want to know what you expect from this rematch and from her this time out.
You know, I know she's tough everywhere, but everybody I face is going to be tough. She's my toughest opponent right now because that's who I'm facing, and you know, I'm never promised another day, so I've trained very hard for this fight and I'm ready for it.
All right, there you hear it right from the legendary Holly Holm right here at UFC 246 in Las Vegas. Cage Side Seat. More to come from this epic fight week, McGregor versus Cowboy.